Myself Padmaja, Associate Professor, Department of CAC, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Today we are going to discuss the operator precedence and associativity in C language. Now, first let us discuss what are the operators available in C language. Now, an operator is a symbol that normally operates over a value or variable. Now, for example, if you talk about plus is an operator, so which operates on two operands or a single operand. So based on how many operands are required, we can say that the operator is a binary operator or unary operator. So C has a wide range of operators that is supported to do various operations in C language. So what are the operators? Let us have a look. One is called arithmetic operators. Second one is called relational operators, logical operators, increment-decrement operators, bitwise operators, assignment operators, conditional or ternary operators, and special operators. So, these are the operators supported in C language. Now, what do you mean by operator precedence and associativity? Now, precedence determines or decides which operator will be performed first in an expression if more than one operators are available with different precedence. So, the order of execution of operators will be decided by operator precedence. For example, if a mathematical expression contains more than one operator, then which operator will be performed first, which will be performed next, and so on. That order will be decided by the precedence of these operators. Now, operator precedence, if an operator will have high precedence, then the high precedence operator will be executed first, then the low precedence operator. For example, if you have a star and plus, so multiplication and addition, if you talk about these two basic operations, then multiplication has got higher precedence than addition. So, multiplication will be applied first, then addition. Similarly, if any mathematical expression contains any parenthesis, then parenthesis will have higher precedence than anything else. So, parenthesis will be evaluated first. So, what is the order of evaluation and how it will be evaluated if multiple operators are available? That is called the operator precedence. Second thing is called operator associativity. So, it is nothing but when two or more operators are there with the same precedence in an expression, then operator associativity is used. Now, associativity decides that the operator should be applied from left to right or from right to left. So, the order of execution is from left to right or right to left. That is also decided by operator associativity. So, these two things, operator precedence and associativity, are combinedly applied while solving the mathematical expressions. Now, for example, if star, multiplication and division both are having same precedence and their associativity is from left to right, then order of execution will be, the order of appearance will be checked. For example, if you see this example, 100 by 10 into 10. So, here the operators are, one is division, one is multiplication. So, if you will see their priority, then both the operator precedence are at the same level. But the operators are evaluated based on their arrival order. So, first of all, 100 by 10 will be evaluated and with the result multiplied by 10. So, 100 by 10 is 10, 10 into 10 is 100. So, this way, so it will be evaluated from left to right. So, if multiple operators are there with the same precedence, then the associativity decides their order of evaluation. Now, next, let us see this table which contains all the operators supported in C language and what is their precedence and associativity. So, coming to the highest order of precedence, that is called precedence, the first order of precedence, if you will check, then you will find plus plus and minus minus, that is your increment and decrement operators are there. Then followed by this whole category, that is called the function calls, the array subscripting, then your structure and union member access operator, then your reference operator, then your compound literal. All these things are having the highest order of execution, and the associativity is from left to right. Now coming to the second highest priority operators. So these are your prefix increment and decrement. So the in the highest order you have postfix increment and decrement. In the second highest order, this plus plus and minus minus, which is prefix increment and decrement, followed by unary plus and minus, then your logical not and your ones complement is there, then typecasting is there, indirection operator is there, bitwise and size of address operator, size of, and so on. So this is the second highest operator precedence. Then the third highest is multiplication, division, and modulus. These three are the mathematical operators. So these are having third highest, and the associativity is from left to right again. Now the next highest is binary plus and minus. So associativity is again left to right. You can see this whole category is from left to right only. Now the fifth highest is your bitwise left and bitwise shift left and shift right. Then you have your relational operators, relational less than equal to, greater than equal to, are having next highest priority. Then followed by your comparison operators of relational operators comparisons. Then you have bitwise and, then bitwise XOR, then bitwise OR, then logical operator, logical and OR, and then your ternary or conditional operator. Then the assignment operators are last but one priority, but its associativity is from right to left. And finally, the last or least precedence operator is called the comma operator, and it is having the associativity from left to right. So whenever you are doing a C program, you have to remember the types of operators and their associativity and precedence, so that you can apply in the correct order. Now, let us talk about one example on operator precedence. For example, the expression is 10 plus 20 into 30. Now, in this expression, there are two operators available. One is called your binary plus and your multiplication. So, if you will compare these two, this multiplication has got higher precedence and plus is having lower precedence. Among these two operators, multiplication is having higher precedence, and the order of the associativity is from left to right, and plus is also from left to right. So how will you apply? So first the higher order or higher precedence operator will be applied. So that's why 20 into 30 will be evaluated first. So the output will be your 600. Then plus 10 you have to do. So that is plus operator will be applied. So then the output will be 610. Now going for the second example. For example, you have a bigger expression 100 plus 200 by 10 minus 3 into 10. This is a bigger expression. So what are the mathematical operators available? One is plus is there, division is there, then minus is there, and multiplication is there. So if you will compare this, your plus and minus are having same priority, and your multiplication and division are having the highest priority. So if you will compare, these are having higher priority and these are having lower priority. If you will compare these four, so then you have to see their order of occurrence. So if you will see the order of occurrence from left to right, all the operators associativity is from left to right. If you will see the order of occurrence, then from left to right, your 200 by 10 will be evaluated first. Okay, so 200 by 10 is 20. So that is evaluated first. Okay, then if you will see the next highest is in the order of occurrence, then multiplication is there. So 3 into 10, 30 will be evaluated second. So after that, left to right, if you will consider, then plus operator comes before the minus operator. So plus will be evaluated. So 100 plus 20 is 120. This is the third step, and final step is minus will be applied, and the answer will be 120 minus 30. The answer will be 90. So this way, the precedence of the operator and their associativity is checked and it is applied. Now, what are the key points that you have to remember while applying the associativity and precedence during expression evaluation. So the first point is associativity is used when there are two or more operators of same precedence. Then you have to think about what is the associativity. Second key point is all the operators with the same precedence have same associativity. This is an important point. If you have the operators of same precedence, obviously their associativity will be also same. Then the third point is precedence and associativity. If you will talk about the increment operator, increment and decrement operator, then postfix increment and decrement are different from prefix increment and decrement, because the priority of postfix increment decrement is higher than prefix increment and decrement. So you have to take care of that. Then you know that comma is a very useful and valuable operator, but it has least preference among all the operators, and the associativity is also from left to right. And there is no chaining of comparison operators in C language. Suppose multiple comparison operators are coming in an expression, then it is simply evaluated based on their associativity from left to right. But there is no chaining occurs while evaluating the relational operators or comparison operators in C language. Now, let us understand one example. So, in the first example, there is a variable integer a and a is equal to 1, 2, 3. So, in this small expression 1, 2, 3, you have the operators assignment is there and comma is there. So, if you will compare, then which operator has got more priority? You know that the assignment operator has got higher priority than comma. So, comma is having lower priority. So, that's why the assignment is taking place first. So, which value will be assigned first? So, it is evaluated in this way. A is equal to 1, then comma 2, 3. That means in the variable a, first 1 will be stored. So, if you print the value of a, you will get the output as 1. Okay. Now, if you talk about, if you just do a small modification, that 1, 2 and 3, these three values, if you will put it inside a comma, then the output of the expression will be different. So, if you will just put a bit, you will put inside the parenthesis, then what are the expression, that is, what are the operators that is available in this expression? So, first one is called the parenthesis, second one is called the equal to, and third one is comma. So, the parenthesis will have the highest priority. You know that. Then assignment is second highest and comma will be having the lower priority. So, among these three, the parenthesis will be evaluated first. So, what is the associativity? Associativity is from left to right. So, in the order of execution, left to right, you have to read the values. So, when you reach to the end of this parenthesis 1, 2, 3. So, what is the last value? That last value will be stored into A, because the second highest priority is for your assignment. So, assignment is taking place. The last value 3 will be stored into A. So, in that case, it will be, the output of A will be 3. So, depending upon whether you are using a parenthesis or not, the output of this expression will change. Now, coming to the next example. So, we talked about that there is no chaining occurs in case of comparison operators in C language. Let us see one example. For example, initially A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20 and C is equal to 30. There are three variables are there. And if there is an expression, if C greater than B greater than A, C greater than B greater than A. Now, how this expression is evaluated? What is the value of C? C is 10, greater than, C is 30, C is 30, B is 20 and greater than A is 10. But at a time, the evaluation will be with only with two operands, with an operator will be evaluated. So, you know that for the comparison or relational operator, it is from left to right is the associativity. So, 30 greater than 20 will be evaluated. 30 is greater than 20. Yes, it is true. So, it will return 1. Now, next 1 is greater than, the remaining value is 10. So, then it will be evaluated next. So, 1 is greater than 10. No, it is false. It is false, so it will return 0. So this if condition returns your 0 or false. So based on this, if condition is returning false, then it will go to else part and it will print the output as false. So this way the relational operators are evaluated. Now coming to the next example, let us understand the mathematical operations using the parenthesis concept. Now, in this example, there are 4 variables A, B, C, D containing 20, 10, 15 and 5 respectively, and there is a variable E to store the output. Now, in the first example, if you will see, A plus B is within the parenthesis multiplied by C by D. So, what is the expression? You will write A is 20 plus B is 10 multiplied by C is 15 by D is 5. Now, if you will see this, what are the operators available? So, first is parenthesis, second is plus operator, third is star, multiplication and division. These are the operators available. Now, you have to write down what is the priority. Priority of parenthesis is first. Okay. Then, these two are having the same priority. Okay. And this is suppose second highest priority and this is the third highest priority. But as plus is inside the parenthesis, so it will be evaluated first. So, 20 plus 10 is 30 into 15 by 5. It is written like this. Okay. Now, if you will see the order of execution, multiplication and division both are having same priority, but it is evaluated from left to right. So, 30 into 15 will be evaluated first and the output will be evaluated divided by 5 will be done at the end. Okay. Now, coming to the next example, if you will see here, it is A plus B. So, you can see here one bracket is extra here. So, A plus B is 20 plus 10 into C. Into C means it is 15. That is given inside another parenthesis. Division by D is 5. So, in this case, brackets are having highest priority. So, it is evaluated like this. 20 plus 10 is 30. So, bracket is evaluated into 15 will be done first by 5. So, this way it is evaluated. Then coming to the third example, it is A plus B, that is 20 plus 10 multiplied by C by D. So, C is your 15 by D is your 5. So, you can see here 20 plus 10, 30 multiplied by 15 by 10 is 3. Then the output is 90. So, it is evaluated like this. So, you need to check the order of evaluation of the expressions, that how the parenthesis is given and in what order it has to be evaluated. Thank you so much. In this video, you have learned about what are the operators available in C, followed by what is the precedence and associativity of those operators with some examples. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.